You have the honor of addressing a member of the Thalmor. Bask in it.
Of course, it's such a pleasure seeing you here at the Black Horse Courier Studios. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy calendar coming here.
You're welcome.
We know that you have so much work to see to every day.
Indeed. The Aldmeri Dominion is the only thing keeping the Empire on its feet.
Undoubtedly.
Ah, you are looking well. That's cute.
Is that the intimate angle?
Indeed.
Perhaps just out a little bit.
Do you think?
Do you want the hard or the easy questions first?
Give me more of a moving target. Good practice.
Are you ready?
Ready to start?
Yes. Time to go.
And onwards. Over the course of the Civil War conflict in Skyrim, you have evidently hardened alliances with the Empire. Some of your critics say that these alliances have made the Empire purposefully ignorant to accusations of breaches in warfare law committed by the Aldmeri Dominion. What do you say to such critics?
Positively vulgar. Worship of Talos is strictly forbidden.
You describe the Aldmeri Dominion as having the most moral army and...
Skilled, lethal, and good-looking. As you well know.
Yes, and this has led to a lot of criticism given the high number of people who have died in your latest operations. Do you feel that you've done enough to limit the damage?
Of course. We're the ruling body of the Aldmeri Dominion. Saviors of Myr. Victors of the Great War.
Yes. Have there been instances where you've gone after villages outside of battle zones?
No, certainly not.
I presume not all of them were...
Do not presume.
But I...
You are most useful, but do not presume.
No, so what is
The Thalmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
The extensive and brutal attacks by a Breton heretics group on one of your league towns has triggered one of your longest conflicts in recent memory. Many Aldmeri were slaughtered by these heretics in horrific ways.
Precisely.
However, it is since dawned that many of these Aldmer casualties were in fact horrifically slaughtered by Thalmor officers and soldiers.
Wait!
If it is indeed true that the Aldmeri Dominion purposefully killed their own people that day, does that change the foundation for your retaliatory onslaught on those living in the Reach?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
You mean you don't understand that you killed your own people?
Oh, I don't believe those rumors, my friend.
But the directive justifying that has been documented by the Aldmeri Dominion itself. It's right here. It's pretty factual, in fact.
This is very irregular. I trust that whatever you're doing doesn't compromise my position in any way.
Of course not. This is a common point of criticism. It's merely giving you a chance to address it.
It's my mission to root out all Talos worship in this city. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy.
Yeah, okay. Thalmor soldiers and Aldmeri spokespeople have admitted that many of the atrocious actions committed by the heretics that attacked you were fabricated. Have you considered the implications these revelations will have on the continued war on the Reach?
No.
As you've ended a lot of people's lives, surely you need some kind of justification for that.
That's privileged information.
I am not looking for information, I'm merely looking for you to reflect.
Do you think muscling me is going to work?
Could you answer the question, please?
I told you what you wanted to know. My kinsman died.
And I am very sorry to hear that, but if we could...
Now, move along.
And I don't mean anything ultimophobic about it at all.
I'm afraid you do.
Maybe we'll proceed to the next question.
That would probably be best. I'd simply like to talk to you.
Yes, vice versa.
But mind your tongue. I do not suffer fools gladly.
Okay. Do you find all lives of men in Myr to be equal in value?
Oh yes, even a Breton. However, they die too quickly. At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be.
Thank you.
Soon you will all be slaves.
What did you say?
What? I presume you're talking to me.
It is an intimate one-to-one interview, so yes.
I'm not answering questions.
I can see that.
Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
That would look really awful if you just walked away. It's a very basic question.
Fine.
Will you move on?
That's for the best.
Do you consider the operations you've carried out to have been successful?
Of course. Clearly with no discernible consequences.
Never in a conflict has this many peace workers, scribes, bards and couriers been killed. The vast majority by Aldmeri spells and weapons. Are you worried this might stain the legacy of your campaign?
How dare you speak of the Thalmor in such a disgusting manner?
We're literally trying to make it as easy as possible for you to seem redeemed.
Your insults and provocations have gone far enough.
Should we take a break or...
Finish!
Okay, so these are the revised questions.
Sure.
Thank you. Right, let's have a fresh start.
Indeed. And begin.
We've all watched the Thalmor step up with bravery and determination to defend themselves since the horrific heretics attack last year. Do you have any hope of preventing such attacks in the future?
I believe it is the very source of our concern. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
And we stand with the Thalmor and their right to defend themselves, of course.
Stop.
Are we done? Are we done?
Yes.
Good.
It made things very
Look,
difficult.
there's been a misunderstanding. Here, a small token of my gratitude.
Work out that way.
Oh. Much appreciated. Guess I'm part of the establishment now. Yeah.
And now, a few words from your creator.
Hello, thanks for watching. Do like and comment if you enjoyed this skit. I do read comments, even the ones from Zios and people who don't want politics in their content. I'm working on another skit focusing on Skyrim's geology, plus 2 essay videos on the side channel Corcanish Plus, where I already have 2 essay videos up already. Next time, depending on what is finished first, will be a look at Witcher 3 and nature, or Skyrim and nationalism. The latter involves a bit of real-world traveling first on my part. In any case, I want to really thank my Patreon base for their support in making it possible for me to continue making these. Stay tuned and be good to yourselves. Thank you.